right?
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Maiga, go ahead.
Okay, I think that a career is
Excuse me to interrupt you. For today, we are. I didn't ask you the permission, but I guess it's not a big deal. So today, I'm going to record the session of today. So the recording will be available online. I'm going to publish it later for, I don't know, people who want to access it anyway. So I don't know if there is any privacy issue before I proceed with that. Is that okay with everyone? No privacy issue?
it's okay for me.
Okay for you. Okay. I guess it's okay for all the other guys also. Thanks you so much, my guy. Now you can continue.
Okay, so I was saying that I think career is like a path that we follow to work to get money. Yes, to get money for our answer life.
Okay, so to get money basically. Okay, so get money. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This money thing is really, really crazy, but anyway, thank you so much. Okay. Jallo, do you want to say your idea about what is a career?
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Mm, okay, for me, a career mean a long-term occupation, like a specific job that you can do for a long time. I don't know if you get my point.
Jallo, have you finished? Oh, maybe I miss this part, but anyway. Okay, Jallo, thank you so much for giving your idea. You can continue. Are you
Yes,
speaking?
yes, I finished.
Okay. Okay. So for you, what is a career?
I don't know if you understand
Yes,
what
I miss
I
your
don't know
point.
if you understand what I say.
I miss it. I miss it.
I have to repeat.
Just simplify, summarize it.
Okay, then I see. I join what Mohammed say. Uh, Career is a long-term occupation or a specify job that you can do for a long time or for your life.
Okay, okay, great, great. That's good. Okay, so good. That's good. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Jallo. And Alpha Jallo, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us today. And here we usually do English online meeting to help. Our peers, our friends, our colleagues to engage in English communication and to also help them improve their English. I think the guy left, but anyway, he's here again. Okay, so basically, this English discussion we do it every Thursday night. So the goal is to improve English efficiency, fluency, or at least encourage each of us to speak English in an open environment and exchange our personal experiences. So we talk about all type of things, technology, I don't know, money, business, study, and life stuff. So today we're talking about our career path. So welcome to the discussion. And lady and gentlemen, let me introduce you Alpha Jallo. He's one of my friends. We met, I don't know, online, but we met through our Google Developer Student Club program. So he was a GDC lead of Guinea, And I don't know what he do now specifically, but he's a great guy. He's also a leader, and he would like to join our English discussion tonight. So Alpha, if you have few words to say, and thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Mr. Musa. Well, good evening, everyone. As you said, my name is Mamadou Alpha Diallo. I'm from Guinea Conakry. I am the former president of the GDS of Guinea University Gamma Abdel Nasser, and actually, I'm preparing my PMP as project management professional. I'm in Ghana actually for 2 months. Well, as you said, it's my first day being with you guys today, and I'm honored and very happy to be with you. And I hope I will enjoy being with you guys and have well experience by being with you guys here. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you so much, Alpha, for coming in. All right. Okay. Who was about to give his idea next? So, what is a career? So, Alpha, you just caught us along the way, but we've already started the discussion. So, it is an open discussion. So, everyone give his idea or point of view about a given question, and we discuss it openly. And yes, that's basically the plan. So, we have a set of questions about the topic, and then we discuss about those questions. So, the first question was a career. What is a career? Uh, CDB, I don't know if you have something to say about that. Otherwise, Alpha, we would like to hear your idea about what do you think of a career, professional career.
Hello, can
Yes,
you hear me, please?
yes, we can hear.
Yeah, I think I'm having a good network problem. In case I'm out or in, it's due to the network. I'm not using
Yes.
the
It's
Wi-Fi
okay. It's
today.
okay.
It's off. So I'm direct. The question is that what is a career?
Yes, what is a
Okay.
career? Yeah.
As for me, a career is about maybe long-term journey, maybe a life journey, like something you decided to do, and you take your time, you evolve on it for lifetime. I think maybe from years, from months to years, from 5 years, 10 years, and that will be daily things you do. It's about career. As for me, in one word, I feel that it's long-term journey as we
Okay.
do as a work.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Alpha. So I think basically it's also joined the same definition other guys also gave. So Mohammed said it is a lifetime occupation. Jalo also say it is a lifetime or at least a long-term professional occupation. And Maiga said that it's about getting money, right? But anyway, I think I also joined the same idea. To me, basically, a career is a professional, a long-term professional occupation. Basically, something related to either your passion, or your mission, or something that's really important to you. And sometimes it even goes beyond a mere professional occupation. So it's really a lifetime journey, as Mr. Alpha said. But that's it. All right, thank you so much. Hopefully there is no objection on this question one. Now, question number two: what is there any difference between a career and a job? If so, what do you think? Is there any difference between a career and a job? Open question. So let's say someone is, I don't know, what? Okay, Maiga, go ahead.
Yes, I think that there is some difference.
Hmm.
Like a job is just the work that we do, but a career is all the path. Like since uh, the start the studying, like since we start to uh, since we start to studying the uh,
So
to
you mean
get
since
the competence for the job, even when we are doing the job also.
okay.
If you get my point.
Mm, yes, I got your point. All right. So you mean that like the difference is a career is more of like your career start like until when I mean since you start learning about I don't know the occupation, but you think that the job is basically about doing the work like in a very simple way.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. I think that's fair enough. Moment.
Okay, thank you again, Musa. Uh, uh, I'm not agree what about Rama said in the meaning of job, but I wait for this step to answer
Mm-hmm.
because for me, I think there are a lot of difference between career and job. Uh, in the purpose, duration, and the scope also. So if you take a job, I think job is basically a specific role and position that we need to earn money for a short term, and it is also uh, focused on a short time because in this time we need money to do something. So in contrast, a career is a long term professional uh, vocation or journey that it involve a lot of a series of job. If you take in the purpose, we can find in the career we building we often building an expertise in a field in a field. So if you take a job in purpose, it is earning income, like earning money with the job. As you said, Musa, career can be someone that we choose for passion, for a mission, and others. It's not necessary something that we choose to earn money. But for job, I think job is the goal of job is to earn money. So if you find a job today, if you notice this job don't give you a lot of money, you can change this job and find another job that you can earn a lot of money. But the career, we saw all time a lot of person left a job that pay very much and going to do some things and chose something as a career. So I think there are a lot of difference between job and career. Job is something in short time, and the goal is to earn money. But career is life in something, some field, or have a lot of experience or learn a lot of knowledge about something. This thing can be your passion, your mission, your vocation, but it's not the goal is not necessarily the money. That is my point of view.
Okay, so the goal is not the money; it's something long term, and it's more related to patient and so on. Okay, Traore, thank you so much for that. Right, so Mr. Bubakar, Mr. Makalu, welcome to the show. And I don't know if you have any question. We've already started, but you can directly answer some questions if you want to. Thank you so much for joining.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm sorry,
Morning.
I still was on the road to return at home,
Hmm.
but I think I have lost a lot of things about today discussions. What I say, I can say our today discussion theme is very important. Uh, and I can say to choose a good wife, you must know yourself and what you want to become in future. For example, for me, when I started learning about advanced technologies, protocols, I knew I wanted to work in this field. So, and I think to to have discussions about this time is very important. Uh, I think my network is bad.
I don't know if I am the one
Mr.
who
We
has
can't hear
questions,
you.
but I'm not hearing you.
Sir, please, you are on mute or it is my network.
No, it's not your network. I think it is Musa Nikuru.
Okay, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, okay, great. Okay, sorry for this little issue. Anyway, okay, we can continue. So, yes, Bubakar, I was indexing you. So, if you have anything to say about the difference between a career and a job, so let's go quickly on that. Bubakar, did you hear my question, my point? He left. Okay, anyway, uh, I don't know if Alpha has anything to say about this question number two. What is the difference between a job and a career? Mr. Alpha, do you have any
Yes,
idea?
yes, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Based on what I said earlier, based on what I said earlier, the difference between a career and a job is that it's about duration. A career, as I said, is about long-term journey. You do it not for once. You repeat, and you continue to go on that field. But as a job, you can, for instance, I can do my career into project management. Like I'm here, like initiating projects from working hard to closure and this thing. But I can do an informal job behind. This is not just what I'm doing as basically daily activities or something. So in general, I would say that the difference between a career and a job is about duration. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alpha. That's a great point. So the difference between a career and a job is basically the duration. Okay, that's great. So I think for me, I also join the same idea as Alpha and Mohammed, and also I think Amatu. But I think I will go a little bit on the other side also. I think to me, basically a job is like you can say discrete occupation, right? When I say a discrete occupation, you can say I'm a carpenter. I don't know. I'm let's say I'm a web developer, or I'm a data scientist, or I'm an electrician, right? Or I don't know, like you can say something like I'm an artist, but artist like a specific type of art, right? So this we can call that a job. Like you can tie it. I mean, you can relate it to like I don't know, remuneration, right? Based on salary, or like you exchange your time to do something valuable in exchange of money or anything valuable to you. Basically, I will say that a job is much like a discrete occupation, right? But a career is a continuous occupation, right? As Miss Arama said, like your career starts until to up to the point you start learning about, or at least you start getting interested into the field in question, right? And until like I don't know when you change the domain. And one also important point is that. Traore talk about that. I think there is I once hear a quote from Jordan Peterson is that basically, if there is something that you do and you call it a career, but you are not willing to do it without a pay, I mean, without money or without any remuneration, it's not a career, it's a job, right? Because we all have job at least in the first place for money for sure, right? If your employer stop paying you, I think you will probably stop going to work or stop doing that work. But if you have a career, like it doesn't matter if you're getting paid or not, you're going to do it anyway because it's something related to your passion or your mission or anything that's very dear to you and something that you committed to be doing in a very long period of time. Okay, and also a career is much like a journey, right? It's a set of occupation also. For example, someone can do a career in software engineering. In start, he's maybe like a front end dev, or he just I don't know, like he just do some simple stuff, and later he maybe become a back end staff or full stack, and later even if he is a project manager or I don't know CTO or something like that, the career path is IT or software industry, or you can say technology. But the job change along the way, right? Throughout the journey. So basically, career is related to journey, passion, lifetime occupation, and commitment. While job is like short term, remuneration based and also discrete. So that is my idea about career or job. I don't know if you have any question. Okay, so if there is no question, so question number three, which is I don't know the most important one, but the trickiest also one, the most difficult one as well. So how to choose a career? How does one choose a career? Or what is your advice or your techniques in terms of career selection? This question is open to everyone. Makalu, we will start with you if you have any idea how to choose a career path. Okay. Can you hear me? I guess you can hear me, right? Okay, wonderful. So, question number three. Anyone want to talk about question number two again? Question number three. How to choose a career path? So now we know what is a career, right? So how to go about career choice? No volunteer. Maybe I will go on this one. Okay. Okay. All right. So I don't know if Traore. Yes.
Okay, thank you again. I want to try to give my point of view about this first question, how to choose a career path. I think it's not easy to answer this question, but I want to try.
Mm-hmm.
For me, choosing a career path involve a meaningful, a, a, involve a thoughtful and a reflective process
Mm-hmm.
about first your interests, about your values, about your skills, and also your long-term goals. It's very important.
Mm.
So
Skills, values, and long-term goal.
goals, yeah,
Mm.
because
Okay.
you reflect your interest and your passion. So you have to identify what you are good. You have to identify what are you good and what you want to do, even if in the present, in the future, and why it's important for you. Because if you don't know what you want and why it is important for you, it's very difficult. It will be very difficult for you to choose your career. So, for short, I think it's very important to determine your interest first and your passion, for identify what activity, what subject you enjoy and you feel natural, what you when you are doing this thing, and
What
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 is your
what do you mean by? Excuse me for interrupting you. What
okay,
do you
good,
mean by natural? To feel natural about something?
natural.
Yes.
I mean, if someone are playing football, is a good player for nature, even if he don't he don't make a lot of uh, practice. Natural is a good player. So
Good example, but I don't like the football stuff. So anyway,
okay,
continue.
uh, I think it's for natural you can find someone is very good in maths. Is very good in maths. So this this one can try to know how it's good the maths in maths, because he likes a lot of activities that involve or include thinking and others. You know, you get my point.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So I think the natural, and after this we have to determine your goal in the future also. What kind of career you want in the future? What kind of life you want? Uh, and after that, you have to do a lot of research also, because if we were boy, we don't have a lot of information about career, about what you want. So we have to do a lot of research about what you are going to do in your future, so it can prepare you to make a good choice. There are some points that can help us to choose a career path.
Okay, Traore, I think you really summarized this point. So you talk about interest, what you are interested in. your skills, what you're good at, especially what you are naturally good at, and something that you like to do, something that also is aligned with your value, your personal value, maybe your personality type or your religion or your culture, and so on, right? So I think these are really the basis in terms of career choice. You also talk about research. You have to do an intensive research in terms in order for you to know that what are the other type of possible ways out there that one can choose or you can choose in order for you to help you make a fair judgment in terms of what you're going to choose as your career path. So all these are very important, and so thank you so much for bringing those up. All right. Anyone else want to give his idea on question number three, how to choose a career path? Uh, voluntary expression. I think Miss Arama doesn't feel great today, so she's not super active. Otherwise, she used to be very active. Anyway, Mr. Jallo, did you wanted to speak up?
Yes, please. Can you
Oh,
hear me?
yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. The question about how to choose a career, a path career is, I would just say that everything, as for me, as a professor, is about passion. Whenever you like something, you can go through it. But when it is just to think about this thing and say because of money or those things, it will be complicated. To choose a career is about passion. An old man says that whenever you like something, you can try to work hard on it to have whether skills or any competencies on that field. It's better than just sitting here and say, because of this thing is making money, I have to go by this side. Choosing a career is about, you cannot just sit here and say, I'm able to do this one. But generally, when we think about our childhood, they used to say, mostly our parents say, to observe us, the way we are acting, the way we are doing things, and say, oh, maybe you can be a good doctor. You like it or something. They are just trying to show us the way. They will show us this way, and you see. Usually, most of us here, I don't know for the others, but for me, since from my childhood, I like helping people, managing project, leading people, and then from that side, I've started doing this thing. And once I came to my high school, and that was about choosing, I was asking, where can I go to do these things about, like, I like it, helping people, leading projects, and they said, no, you have to go by this technical field as mathematics and all those things to university. Then I decided to go by this side automatically and started a career, as we said, is from the beginning, right? It's a long-term game. And now I'm on it. But it's not just a one day, reflection. It's a whole lifetime reflection from your childhood till you grow up. Then the last word I would say again is just how to choose a career is about passion. Whenever you like something, go through it. Or you're still working for people, your day and your work will still be bored all the day, every time, and you are not really liking what you are doing. Thank you.
All right, so Mr. Alpha, thank you so much for really adding your very valuable insight to this point. Especially, you mentioned a very important point that I can also acknowledge is that like a career should be something that you are passionate about. And as per your example, you said that since you're, I don't know, child or something like that, you like to help other people and you also like to manage staff to take care of things and contribute to something greater. And I can acknowledge that. I think I can, as we meet through GDSC. So I know that like in order to become even a GDSC lead, you have to have a really a deep passion of helping other people for free and like in return of nothing. Otherwise, you're not going to make it. And like that is why also me, I'm still here trying to do things from left and right, and it's really really important that you mentioned. Also, it's also like a long term journey, as you said, right? You and also one very important point is that. Most of the question you do to answer in order to choose your career path, the time you are asking those questions, like at that exact moment you don't have the answer to those questions. For example, what I'm interested in, what am I good at, what will I like to do for 10 years or for 20 years, or what is going to be really important that I will keep doing no matter what. So I think those are questions that one cannot answer like instantaneously, right? You have to explore, you have to find out, you have to try multiple things and see which one work best for you, and it take time. It will really really take time. Sometimes even it take decades to do it, and that is really really important. Okay, thank you so much. All right, Abubakar Jallo, Miss Arama, Monsieur, Mr. Makalu, do you have any idea about this question number three, or any question for Alpha? If you have question for Alpha, for example, you can also ask them. Okay. All right. So I think I also join basically the same point as Alpha and Mohamed Traore also. But one point I will just like to add to all this is exploration, right? So self-interest, patience, I don't know, like commitment, long time. I mean, long term, doing the things for a very long time, and all those other stuff, the skills and all the necessary stuff you need in order to like at least say that, "Oh, this is the thing I'm going to be doing my whole life, even if I don't get paid or anything." But the exploration, I think I really focus on that because, as I said, even you can also see in this picture, right? The guy is at the crossroads, so he don't know where to go, right? So, like those questions you cannot answer directly. You have to find out. You have to try things out. You have to explore. You have to do your own experience. You have to take some, I don't know, sometimes 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, even sometimes 5 years, trying to do one or two things that is related to what you wanted to do as a career, and see what will happen after that. So, if, for example, let's say you are able to do something that maybe you could be getting money doing it, but you are doing it for free, and you feel completely okay doing that, probably this can be a good career path, right? Because if you're doing it just for money or just for fame or for status, I think you're going to be in a big trouble in the future. But I mean, one quick test to know that this is really a good career path for me is it if the thing that you will be doing even you are not being paid? If that question is yes, probably it's a good career path. Otherwise, probably not. Okay. All right, guys. I think. Okay. See you, Miss Aramatu, and take care of yourself. Okay. Question number question number four. So, should the salary or the money you will make be the most important factor in your choice of career? I think we've already talked about that, but I don't know if someone wanted to add something additional. Jai, are you here?
Yes, yes, Musa, I'm here.
Okay, so what do you think about your career choice? How should one choose a career path? What do you think about that?
To choose a career path.
How to choose a career path, or how do you choose a career path?
For me, I think to choose a career path, you must uh, you must know yourself. What do you want
Exactly.
when, and what do you want to become?
Mm-hmm.
I and
I can take an example for me.
Hmm.
When I started learning about what I do now, hardware, technologies, protocol, it was the moment I knew I wanted to work in this field. And since I can say, if you want to to not lose your path, you must very know how to how you want to become in the future, and and focus is yourself, dedicate yourself on these things. A little idea what I have about your question.
Yes, oh yes, yes. Your answer is really wonderful. You talk about dedication, you talk about
Yeah,
self-interest, right? So what you are interested in, and you have to know yourself
yeah,
in terms of being like in order to be able to do a good choice of career path, which is really
mm,
important. And you also bring up your example. For example, you talk about telecommunication hardware. Protocol or all
yeah,
those or hardware equipment that you like to be around to manipulate them, to fix them, to
uh,
build them, and then now you're probably working in that field, and we can say that you already started a good career path. So I wish you really good luck, and as you say, dedication
yeah.
and passion is very
Yes,
important. So that's it. Okay.
thank you.
All right. Question number 5. So with the constantly changing world, no. Question number 4. We didn't answer the question number 4. Yeah. Should the salary or the money you will make be the most important factor in your career choice? So is money important in a career choice? If yes, should it be the number one factor of your choice? Mohammed, do you have any idea on that? Okay, so
Yeah, yeah,
go ahead.
yeah. Should the salary well, I think yes. If the money uh, that I make can be the one of the most important.
But the most important, talking about the most important.
One, no, no, it's not the most important,
It's not the most
but
important.
that is not the most important to to go to go fast.
But if you're let's say if you're like I don't know if your ultimate end goal is to be rich, like to be really wealthy,
Mhm.
maybe money should be the number one choice, number one factor. I don't know.
Yeah,
Most
can
people want to be
maybe
really wealthy, like
yeah
bunch of
maybe but
billions,
I think
$1 billion.
yesterday at school when I asked for a student why his goal is to be to reach. He say he don't know, but he want just be rich.
Just money, just
For me,
rich.
I think a lot of people don't know if you become rich now, what will be your life after this? After that,
Hmm. We will
a
find
lot of
out.
a lot of people don't have this answer.
Mhm.
So for me, I
They
think
will they will answer the question if they get rich.
no.
You have
He
to
said,
answer first.
voila, they will want to be rich. For me, money can help me, but it's not the most important
Mhm.
because money is a tools as our computer, our car, home. I think a lot of money is an I asset, voila, for us. So we use it to achieve a goal, but it's not the most important.
Okay.
For me, the most important is life as you want to live. For me, that is the most important. Money can help you to have a lot of things that you want, or to can help you to achieve your goal. But for me, it's not the most important. Really.
All right, all right. So money is not the most important factor for you, especially in terms of career path. As you say, money is a mean to an end, but not the end itself. Money can help you get what you want, but money is not the thing you want, right? Okay, great. That's very important. Right. Anyone want to talk about this question? I don't know. Uh, Makalu or Mr. Alpha Jallo, if you have any idea about question number four? I think that's an obvious question.
As you said, basically, when I'm reading the question, I'm already laughing at because it's a very, I don't know, it's about money, you see.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
as a project manager, I will definitely say money is our heart. We cannot move without money. And one of the first thing they will tell us is that as a manager, when there is no money, please stop bothering people because there is no project without money. You see, but it depends on you personally, the goal or the objective that you have in your mind. But in general, even if you want to impact people, you want to do a great impact. Obviously, it's about money. But the way I don't know, but when I'm reading the question, I have a question in that question. When you say
Okay.
it's the I mean, when you say should the salary or the money you will make be the most important factor in your choice? When you talk about choice here, are you meaning to say between what and what,
Yeah,
please?
so basically it's about the career choice, career path, right? If you should choose your career path, let's say I want to be like a doctor, or I want to be a pharmacist, or I want to be an engineer, right? So why do I want to be an engineer? Is it because it's the most paid, or if I choose this career path, I will be like the likelihood for me to be rich will be very high, or is it, or should it be based on other factors, for example, like a passion or an accomplishment or your the impact will make or something like that?
By this way again, I will just take this the question and bring it back to the way when you are, choosing your career path.
Hmm.
You see, it's
Okay.
almost the question comes about that because
Hmm.
as I said, for me, it's about passion, and then from this passion, you just have to work on it and manufacture to bring out the money. See,
Okay.
it's not just like when you are here, you are just thinking about your career path, and then for some at that by that time you just see, oh, with this career I'll make more money. Okay, that's fine. But as for me, as I said, it's about person like you are willing to help people. Fine. It's not about money, this one, but within this one you can manage, work hard on it, and a kind of practice that can help you to have return on investment on that one. You see? Because I will not just say it's about the money will come. It's about between choice or work career, but I would say this one is about choosing the job career. You see,
All right. All right. All right. Okay, that's fair
that's
enough.
yeah.
Okay, okay, Alpha. Thank you so much for this point. You also bring up your like little experience as a project manager. Like you said, money is the heart. If no money, no project, right? So you don't need to bother people in a project if there is not enough financial resources to like push the project forward. That's also a very important point. Yeah, so I would say as I already said, to me, money is a mean to an end, but not the end itself. So I don't know. There is a quote from I don't know who, someone like O'Reilly. I think there is a book publishing a company probably in the United States called O'Reilly Media. So the founder of this company says something like you should think about money as a gasoline in your car, right? If you don't have enough gas in your car, You need to go get like to fill up your car to be able to move to point A, from point A to point B, right? But you should not be doing like the tour of gas station just to get the gasoline, because like at the end of the day, if this is like the only thing you're doing, like what's the point of getting the gas anyway? So basically, what I mean by that is. Like money is a mean to an end, right? So money is something you need, right? But it's definitely something you need, right? But it's not the most important thing you need. It is what you need when you get the money that sometimes is the most important question. But since money is like an enabler, like I would say, it is something that allow you to get to what you really, really want. So most of the time, people just define it as like the end goal, because if you have it, basically it's okay. But I think this is a wrong way to think about things. But I would say, much like Mr. Alpha said, so it's also come down to what do you value as a career for you. So if your core value is to be rich, or I don't know, to have like a I don't know, six figure, 10 figure, or nine figure in your bank account, and this is like your ultimate goal, maybe you should consider uh, money should be your most important choice. But if the impact you will make, or how happy you will be in your life if you happen to accomplish X or Y and Z stuff, or whatever other thing that is most important to you that you choose as your career decision driver, should be your focus, not the money. You need the money, absolutely, you need the money, but it's not the most important. It's not the only thing you need. All right. Okay. Let's move on. I don't know, Makalu, if you have any idea about
Money,
this.
money.
Yes, Alpha. Okay. Go ahead. Ah, you are not saying anything. Okay. Good. So, question number 5. With the constantly changing world, so our world is changing constantly every day. Maybe we are not seeing it, but every day the world is really changing, especially nowadays at a breathtaking speed. So, how should one adjust his or her career goals uh, in a changing environment, right? So what do you think about that? Question number 5: how to adapt to change, or how to adjust your career path based on this changing world. Mohammed, do you have any idea on this one? What is the time again? 10:30.
Mm, oh, not now. But
Not
I
now.
wait
Okay.
for Khalifa and Magalu after. I want to give my point of view.
Sure. Okay. Makalu, do you have any idea about question number 5? The world we live in now is really changing every day, as you can see. Before, we didn't even have social media. Before, I would say, even 30 years ago, especially most parts in Africa, we didn't even have the cell phone, right? But nowadays, do you think, is it even imaginable? Like, can you even imagine that a day goes by without people using their smartphone, or even you yourself? So this is a rapidly changing world, and we're seeing that in all the other discipline, all the other fields of work, even the way we live, the way we work, the way we travel, the way we communicate, the way we play, even I will say the way we eat, are changing constantly, like over time. So based on all these changing factor, how should one adjust his career goal? Right. For example, let's say when you were young, you wanted to. Most people, especially here in Africa, if you for, when you were young, you either wanted to become a footballer, or basketball player, or an artist, right? A musician or like a filmmaker, mostly. If you're not in that case, maybe you are in the few. In you are above the standard deviation, or like you are in less than 10%. But most of us wanted to be something influential, something that is most popular in our culture. But those are not necessarily when you grow. When you grow up, you will find that those are not necessarily the most important thing you could be doing, right? So, based on those aspects, how should one adjust his career goal?
Uh, I think this is a very a big question for me. But
I see. Okay.
if if you know, at this moment, technologies are going very very faster,
Hmm.
and
It's question number five.
every
Remember, we didn't get
this one.
to technologies yet.
Yes, I think
Hmm. Continue.
with all these changes, we we have to know our way.
Hmm.
Like we must dedicate ourselves on things that will be used in the future. For example, if I get the discussion, every one of us know in the future the artificial intelligence, the robotics are going to use very very much,
Hmm.
and
Interesting topic.
and and we know, and we also know some jobs are going to disappear.
Ah.
For example, if I take an example in Amazon Enterprise,
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of people that have lost their jobs.
All right. Recently.
Yeah, recently,
Ah, that's interesting.
their job, their job was how to say, replaced by an intelligent artificial things like robotic.
Do you have any additional in-depth information about those jobs? How many people? What were their occupation?
I think around 1,000
1,000.
people.
Oh,
I think around,
that's too much. I think it's roughly 1 or 2% of the workforce.
yes, yes.
Oh.
So we must very know, very dedicate ourselves on things. If we really know in the future those things are going to use,
Mm-hmm.
even if we know what God reserves us in the future, but we must take some measure to be against this sad reality.
Do you think it's a sad reality?
Oh, lost a job. It is not a glad reality.
Yeah, I think it's just one. Okay, we can debate about that. But anyway, thank you so much for bringing up this point, and also your idea. For example, your example about like job displacement at Amazon and like around 1,000 job, and
Yeah.
that's really great. And you are well informed, and which is something I really like when I see young people get interested in those things. Like I really like that.
Mm.
Okay, okay, great.
We can give that to you.
Okay.
As for me, for this particular question, I will not go far. I will just talk about the game changer. Do you know what is the game changer actually?
The technology, I think.
Is that what is the game changer actually?
I think technology, especially artificial intelligence.
Read, my friend Mohammed. It's AI. The game changer is AI. So nowadays, whether you are doing agriculture, whether you are into an informal job, everywhere we have to use AI. AI now is in a part of our lives. And I'm just going to talk about one word as Mr. I don't know if it was you again, Mr. Mohammed, about job replacement, as you said, by Amazon and all those things. AI is going to replace people who do not use AI. You see, like actually, AI is a kind of machine like we are going all to use, as we said, artificial intelligence, but it's not going to move alone by itself. It's being moved by people. And then for those people who just realize that there is a new thing here, new item, so we have to, to work on it and to get it as a work software and these things. These people are actually ready and they are ready to take other people job who are not ready to change. It's about change management. AI is already a part of our life. So what I'm going to say basically is that as I just posted, Mr. Musa saw it on my status. It's about OCD. They said like 30 years before here, job career duration is about 30 years, but today the normal duration of the job career is about 2 years only. That means what? We all need continuous learning. You don't have time to stay here and say, but as I have diploma and then I have to stay on this one. I'm graduated on this thing. I'm just going to work through this thing. Things are changing, materials are changing, words are changing. We have to move with it. Either you move with it or you are going to be at the back. So, as every field, like I said, I am like, for instance, again, what I'm doing as project management. As you guys know, with AI, we have now Notebook LM and all those things. That can help us, to mix a lot of documents and to do our research, especially on that document that we have. This is a new tool, but with the use of AI. But as an old project manager, and you are not with the recent world, you're going to be at the back. The way you are taking your time to take 100 documents, 1,000 documents, I don't know, you are just looking for something special, you're going to waste time, my friend. But with this specific AI tools, it's going to be easy and easier for you as a project manager. But imagine, I am using Notebook LM do it to do a work that you, as an old project manager, can use like a week doing the research on old documents to have the result. But as for you, it's Notebook LM, for instance, you can do that your particular job within 2 days. Can you imagine? What I'm going to say is that we have to adapt ourselves. We have to adapt our skills with continuous learning. Nobody has excuses actually in today's world. Africa, we have maybe I don't know if it is just two problems, but when the world is facing something different, we are not even taking part of it.
Yes, exactly. It's a weird situation.
Pardon?
Yes, yes, yes. I said you're right. You're right on this one for Africa.
You see, so we have our own problems, as Mr. Musa, as you know, we have already started talking about it
Absolutely.
in
Yeah, yeah,
private.
yeah.
You see, so definitely, that's what I'm going to say. It's about continuous learning. Either we learn, either we are at the back. And Africa, we did not even move yet. So that's all what I have to say for now. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alpha, for this valuable and exhaustive, complete view of the issue. And I think this point will summarize even the last three questions. These were the last three questions. So basically, it's about the changing factor. As you asked the question, what is the new thing, or what is the thing that is changing everything now? So basically, I will. I will not just focus on AI. I think AI is a big force coming, but I think it's go beyond AI. I think it's I will join also the same point of view as Mohammed. So I will say technology, right? It's go beyond AI, but AI is definitely a big one, right? So the world is constantly changing. I think we are seeing the new kind of change that the world has never experienced before, right? And talking about AI, I think this is really profound. It really go beyond like normal expectation. I don't know if anyone is familiar with that, but if you live in Africa, at least in Mali, right? Basically, people used to qualify you as an educated person if you were able to read, write, and speak, right? Speak fluently. Even not speak most of the time, read and write. But if you can speak, basically you are considered as someone well educated. But when you look at I will not even say AI, like just the LLM, the language model, the large language model now, the Gen AI. I think this is the top, the top skill, right? And they are getting better at the speed of light, right? So they are not like human that we have a plateau, like we have a limiting point that we cannot cross most of the time. But like the machine doesn't have no limit, right? They can scale up or scale out any way possible. Another changing, I don't know, like paradigm shift is that whatever technology we used to have in the past, be it electricity, be it the wheels, be it all the other tool we have, even the computer we have nowadays, used to be tool, right? But as I mean, Jensen Huang famously said recently that AI nowadays is not tool. AI is the first technology human being has invented that is work, not tool. AI is work, right? Because AI use the tool to do the work, right? For example, I think Alpha is talking about the notebook LM, right? One will say that notebook LM is a tool, yes, but when you look at it, it's a tool that is using other tool to do its jobs. So at the end of the day, it will become, it's not only a tool, it's a work now. So if you have a machine that are not just tool that you use to do the work, but they themselves can do the work, now, for sure, there will be a competition. For sure, there will be a big challenge. And for sure, all the average stuff, all the average work we used to have will be replaced. So, lifelong learning, discovering ourselves, discovering what is intelligence, what is work, what is even the meaning of life, what does it mean to be human, right? We will now learn about humanity when machine are being more intelligent, because before we didn't have any other creature or living being that were more intelligent than we human. But now we are seeing that's coming, and it's really coming. It's coming very fast, and it's changing rapidly. So we need to adjust. We need to be conscious about it. We need to plan accordingly and very seriously. And when it comes down to Africa, I think this is a very complicated situation. Maybe if I start this today, I will not finish. Maybe I will let that to another day. We will discuss about it specifically. But I think here in Africa, we need to adjust our position. Whatever is our current situation, we need to do our very best to align ourselves uh, in the right direction of change. Otherwise, we're just going to left out as a victim, as it has always been. But this time it will be really, really different from all the other times, because this trend, this time the trend is really moving fast, and it's never going to come back again. So we need to like arrange our affair and make sure that we don't miss the train. Okay, so that is my idea. Lifelong learning, adjusting, exploring different things, being human, and asking ourselves the most important question. Because in the era of AI, when you have machines that are able to answer the question or all type of question, the answer are no longer the most important thing, right? The question become the most important. So, what question should we be asking ourselves as human? Those are the point I will left out. Okay, Traore, I would like to hear your final thoughts and everyone else here so that we can close the meeting. and we will talk about maybe the place of Africa and what we should do to, in order to gain from this change and not be left out as a victim again for Africa. Maybe we'll have that next time. So, if you have any final thought about career choice, about technology, about the changing world, about AI, and about how we should behave, or how we should prepare for the future.
Okay, Musa, I don't understand. Can you repeat the
Okay,
question?
okay. I said your final idea about your final viewpoint about this last question about the changing world, about career path, about AI, and how we should adjust as human beings.
Okay, okay. I think you said a lot of things, and Mr. What is the name?
Alpha Jello.
Mr. Alpha. In the world who changing very fast, in the dynamic world, you just have to be also dynamic by continue to learn. For me, it is only solution. We need to continue to learn because according to our goal, even if your goal is to be rich, or even if your goal to go to the space, nowadays you need to adjust your goal career, because you can explore this technology, this AI, everything. Now you can use them as tool to adjust your goal, to adjust your career goal, to achieve your goal. For me, we just need to be very, very dynamic for adjust our goal. And for that, we need to learn. We need to learn. Every day, we make a model that able to learn from every prompt.
Yes.
And for us, I think it is very, very important for us to learn also. We need to learn from this tool that we made, and we need also to learn what ever we need to learn. Very important. Learning, learning.
Thank you so much, Mohammed. I think to just give you, like, to endorse your point, I mean, to support your point. Me, when I sit down and I see all these AI, even me, sometimes I used to train them. Like, you run a training job, and sometimes it keep running for hours, even sometimes for days. So you have machines that are learning real time, non-stop, and they are like doing the data center build out. They are like hundreds of thousands of GPUs using like megawatts or even gigawatts of electricity to train this AI model or AI system unlimitedly, non-stop, non-limit. I said, okay. So, but how about we human? Like, we just how many hours do we learn per day on average? What is the average time a human being learn every day? I would say less than 1 hour for most people. If you are in the top 1% or top 10%, maybe it will be around 3 to 4 hours. But how about the AI? How about the machine? They are learning 24/7, 24/7, 365 days a year, right? Non-stop. So, like, there is a new term that I used to use myself now. Is that I'm becoming a learning human, right? There are machines that are learning me also. I'm a learning human. So I'm also like trying to position myself to continue to learn nonstop so that we can compete with the machine in the future. So if the machine are learning, we humans will also be learning. So a learning human. Anyway, thank you
It is
so
very
much.
important.
Yes, yes,
It is
yes.
very important.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so
Yes,
much.
yes. Most people are not seeing this thing, and according to Dario Amode during one of his interview,
Yes, yes,
he said
yes.
that most people don't know what is about to hit them, right? we don't know what is coming, and it's really big. It's a huge wave. I think even Elon Musk also recently said that AI is a big tsunami that is coming at the speed of light, but we are not seeing it. So I think that when it will start hitting, it will be really hard. So we should all be aware of that. We should all adjust, and we should all adapt and be able to benefit from it instead of being the victim and stop. And I think we should not just avoid, I mean, prepare for ourselves. We should also help our, I don't know, our parents, our community, our country, because especially in a country like Mali here, most people are not technical, right? Most people are not tech educated, right? So we who have like this least amount of competence, skills, ability, understanding, vision, and patience. I think we should also share with other people. We should gather together. We should unite our strength, our energy, our effort, not just for ourselves but for also for others, so that we can all benefit from this change instead of being the victims.
Exactly, Mr. Exactly. Totally agree with you.
Okay. Mr. Jiao, what is your last point? We will close the meeting now. Makalu, do you have any final last word? What is your last word?
Really, I'm very, very, really with you.
Okay.
We all know AI is changing many jobs, but it also creates huge opportunities. I think the purpose is not to fight AI, but work with it and improve our skills. And that is my last word about it.
Okay, okay, thank you so much. So it's not just negative impact. There are a lot of benefits that AI will bring to the society. We will have a lot of we will have
Yeah,
abundance, right? But we should also be careful. We should be prepared. We should be ready to take part of it. We should not be victim,
yeah,
and we should all benefit from it. And we should all become a learning human. And since machines are
yeah.
also learning, we should also be learning humans, and that's it. And I think the future is going to be great. I mean, the era of I went to university, I get a bachelor or a master degree, and I will spend the rest of my time doing this work. I think that those era are coming to the end. We need to evolve, we need to adjust, we need to adapt, and we need to be resilient, and we need to stay strong.
Yes, yes.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a really wonderful day, and I mean, have a great night, and take care. See you tomorrow, and see you next time. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow. See you.
Okay.
Thank you. The same for you, sir.
Okay.